Well, hello. Good evening. It is nighttime. It is 10 p.m. and I just had a lovely little bath. It was not a bath, it was a shower, but I feel really good now. I put a bunch of stuff in my hair and I moisturized, so I'm feeling pretty good. So I have a few things that I want to chat with you about. So I haven't done a chatty video in a while. My videos lately have been pretty topical, I guess. There was something that I was doing or talking about specifically in those videos. So today's just going to be a chitty chatty one. Haven't done that in a little bit, so come along with me on this journey. I'm drinking out of this beautiful cup. I love this cup so much. I got it from Michael's. It's got all kinds of puppies on it, including a Dalmatian. So cute. It's water. I've been so proud of myself for drinking water lately. Since we moved to this house, there is a filtered water thingy in the door. Innovation. So I get fill it all the way up with ice and water, and it's so tasty and crispy. Oh, so good. I mentioned in another video that I was planning an event, and I work at the library. If you are new here, hello. I work at the library and I really want to be a youth services librarian. That's the main goal in life. I recently became assistant librarian. I think mid-October, and then I helped with my first tween event, I think the first week of November or the last week of October, and immediately my boss was like, okay, when do you want to do yours? And I was like, huh? So I am very, very happy. She believed in me and allowed me to make my own event from beginning to end for tweens. So she told me a couple days in January that they had available, because we have to plan 2 months in advance. And then I got started. So I did a Miles Morales Spider-Man trivia night, and it was super fun. So to create it, basically, I came up with the idea. I came up with this presentation thing that I'm going to show you. At work, a lot of people use Kahoot for trivia, but they're really boring and annoying looking. You basically get one plain boring background, and then you can put one picture in, and that's kind of it. And I like full creative control. So I use Canva. I'm going to pull it up. I use Canva. I have Canva Premium, which I'd like to find out if librarians get that for free, because I pay $15 a month for it, and it's literally all for work. So, but I made the whole event stuff. So this is what the thing looked like. So when I presented it on a TV, so it's like this. I did a lot of work with this, so I did everything on here, every little piece of it. I added myself, all the GIFs and everything. This took me the full 2 months to do this, basically, because I would do it and then I'd want to kind of tweak it a little bit or add a couple more things in there. So it ended up going really well. I actually have some pictures from the event. So here's one, and this is me, and this is one of the slides. Isn't that cool? And it looks like all the kids are looking the opposite way, so I'll show you a little bit up close. So I had parents and kids in there, but it was a tween event, so only the kids were playing. Another one of my screens. So it was so fun. I had a good time. I enjoyed it. In my mind, I thought I would be more awkward, but I really wasn't. Right from the beginning, I was ready for it and excited and confident, and I'm very proud of myself for that, because it can be very daunting going in front of people and presenting an event that you created can be a little scary. But anyway, so yeah, I made the presentation and everything. I made the papers for them to like write the answers down. Me and the youth services librarian found a bunch of different like activities for them to do in the meantime. So like create your own superhero, word searches that were Spider-Man themed, all kinds of stuff like that. Here are like the different kinds of pages for them to do. This was like the paper that I made. It's Miles Morales trivia. And then I put a bunch of pictures on the wall, and I really wanted it to be more than this, but it was just like a bunch of pictures that I basically printed out and cut out, but it looked pretty cool. And then I had the track list, the playlist playing in the background, so very exciting. I had a lot of fun, and I'm very excited to do my next event. However, some things are changing, so I am changing to a different branch. I'm going to a branch where their youth services librarian has been out for a long time because of health problems, and we're not sure if they'll be returning. So with me wanting to do like tween events and kids stuff and youth services, I'm going over there to help with that and to, I don't know, do stuff over there with that. And they have more hours that I can do because I'm back down to 20 hours a week because now we are fully staffed at my branch. So I'm moving over there, getting a couple extra hours a week, if not more than that. I haven't been there yet, so they're not going to give me the full 32 hours, but if they can, I will take them. So I'm excited to kind of pitch my events and see what happens and see how things go over there. I'm a little nervous to go to a new branch. I don't really like that branch. Definitely not as much as I like my branch. And I feel so supported at my branch, but there's really no movement past here at that branch that I'm at. So if I want to move up, I would have to move to another branch anyway. And if that position will end up opening up at that new branch, I'll be there already. It would be an easier transition. We'll see. So I'm trying to stay positive about it. I have a lot of ideas. I have a lot of creativity, so we'll see how it goes. But a couple of the other events that I'm planning, one is Finish the Lyrics Taylor Swift. So I made it Finish the Lyrics Taylor's version. So that's fun. And then there's like different categories and stuff. This one was a template. So I just kind of like plug and play and kind of changed some stuff around. But I'm going to do a little bit more for it. I'm just kind of like basically doing like the questions and stuff, and then I'll go back and finish things up and make it nicer. One thing that I learned from the Miles Morales trivia is that I want there to be an answers section, because otherwise I was finishing this part and then going all the way back, and I don't want to have to do that. So after number 10, I would go around and check their answers, and then here's the answers. So it goes back to the first one where it's like, what is it? And then you click it, and then it gives you the answer. So I think that's going to make things run smoother. Very excited about it. I think it's going to go really well. So that's the next event that I'm planning. I haven't pitched it yet. So basically I finished that one, I did the event, and then I immediately started making this. Because these are so fun to make. I have a really good time making this. I love being creative. Most of the days that I'm at work, like, what is it, like 6 out of the 8 hours, I'm on the desk, at the reference desk. So I'm there for any patrons that have any questions or whatever. But if there's nobody that needs my help, I'm just sitting there. So I'm doing this and getting paid for it. So have fun. And then the other thing that I'm kind of planning is Disney Channel trivia. I was a big Disney Channel lover when I was a kid, so I made this. So I found all those pictures, deleted the backgrounds and everything, put them all in there to make it look all cool. So there's going to be some categories, and it looks very Y2K. That's my kind of theme. So right now it's very not done, but like there's like general trivia, iconic lines, behind the character, gamer girl, and then like favorite ships. But like, I mean, it's cute and all, but like when you look closely, like this, I put the picture, like I put the text in there. All of this stuff I made, this was not from a template. So like I found all this from a blank page, iconic lines, and then like, you know, it has a GIF, and I put like little extra things in there and everything. Behind the character, I put it in like a laptop looking thing. Gamer girl, I found like a picture of a DS, and then I found another picture of the top and bottom of the DS game for Hannah Montana. So there she is. There's like the top and then the bottom, and then like I put the little stylus to make it look like you're clicking the buttons, and then like the little things. Favorite ships, like for this, like I wrote and like typed Breaking Free in there since that's what they're singing. So like these have a lot of detail in them and everything, and I have so much fun doing them. So I don't have any of the questions right now. I just have like the trivia categories. I just wanted to focus on like the theming of it, especially because like literally these were like they're blank pages that you're starting with. So I'm just kind of like seeing how I want it to look, what the feel of it is. So that one I'm really excited about too, but that would be an adult event because, I mean, some of these kids weren't even born in, well, all these kids weren't born in 2007, you know, which is crazy to think about. Oh my God. But anyway, so those are some of the events that I'm currently making the presentations for, but I have so many other ideas. So it would be cool to do like quite a few of those just to kind of have them in my back pocket, especially if like someone needs to do an event quickly, I don't know, or like 2 a month or something like that. So yeah, I have some of those ideas. Also like Magic the Gathering, D&D, and Warhammer, they like partner with libraries and stuff, and they'll give you stuff for your events. So I'm going to try to reach out to some of them. I have a lot of like shelter dog ideas, stuff to like incorporate the shelter, the animal shelter with it. I want to do some kind of YouTube event, if you can think of some kind of themed YouTube event that I could do. Also, some of the movies that are coming out this year are really big, so it would be cool to do some of those, like the Toy Story, Mario, Moana. Themed bingo with books of that theme being prizes sounds really, really fun, so I want to do that. I've just like so many ideas. So write down, type in the comments, what would you want to see at the library in a program? Tell me. Also, like themes of trivia or themes of events that you would think would be cool for like a tween audience, things like that, because I have so many ideas. Or what would you want to see as an adult program, or like maybe a young adult program like the Disney Channel trivia? I mean, we're not going to get many elderly people for that, you know, like I want to focus on the younger crowd because I feel like a lot of times it's like story times for toddlers or AARP for, you know, for elderly. There's like a lot of stuff in the middle that's missing, and I want to focus more on that stuff. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, if you have any ideas that you think would be cool, comment them down below. Let me know. I am also going to digitize some of my tapes from when I was like a baby. My dad recently gave me a box of just a bunch of tapes, so I'm going to go to this county's library and get those digitized. I don't know what the process is like, how easy it is, but if it's easy and it goes well, I'd like to digitize a lot of stuff. I have like film negatives. I have a lot of stuff that I want to have. I would also like to get a lot of the pictures and stuff off of my old phones. And they have the micro SD card, so I think I just need the micro SD to SD adapter and just put it into my computer and get the pictures out, I think. I don't actually know. I think that's how that works. But it would be cool to like go down memory lane, you know, see what I have of all that and everything. So if digitizing is easy and fairly straightforward, I would like to do more of that. So I'm probably going to put everything on an external hard drive, so it's just all together, and then like, I guess do folders and stuff of specific things. But if they're cool, like maybe I'll do like post it or like do a reaction to it or something and post it here. I think that would be pretty cool if I was like reacting to, because I actually, but I don't know about the music. I don't know if I'll get copyright strike. But when I was in kindergarten, I did a circus show with my classmates, and there's the tape of that in there. So it's like, that would be pretty cool. I think I was like a horseback rider. So, or the horse itself. I'm not actually sure. I was like 5, so we'll find out. That might be about it for now, huh? Kind of a shorter video, but just kind of excited to see how things go and everything. I've been definitely like looking online for different event ideas. I saw a subreddit where it was like, what kind of library events would you want to see? And then everybody like answered. So please answer that as well in the comments below. What event would you want to see at the library? If you have any ideas for me, that would be awesome. Any feedback, all of that would be appreciated. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Subscribe if you wanna, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.